Good morning. Happy Sunday. That last video I made, I talked about how I'd been going to school for 5 years, and I wanted to elaborate today as to why it took me so long. My course was a year and a half, and I started it right after my dad was killed. And so I think it was 2 months after my dad was killed, I started my course, and the trauma from it all was just mind-numbing. And then there was the trial, and it took over a year for everything to be settled with what happened to him. And I just didn't feel like I'd learned enough because I just was numb. The trauma, I talk about trauma a lot, and I just went to my couch. I numbed out. I didn't want to be around people. My brain literally felt like it wasn't working. So for any of you that have that feeling where you just feel like you're spacey all the time and your brain just does not want to comprehend things, I'd say to my boyfriend all the time, my brain isn't working. I'd forget sentences, I'd forget what I was doing, all of these different things. And I just wanted to bring attention to that today, that if you're experiencing those things and you've had stuff happen to you, and it's not always sexual trauma, it could be bullying, it could be having something happen in water. Like, there's so many different things that can bring up trauma. But for me, it was sexual trauma, and then the way my dad was killed. And after that year and a half of going to school, I decided I was going to take the course again. And I realized taking that next year and a half that I didn't remember half the course. There were so many things that were gone, and even just conversations with my boyfriend now when we were talking, there's things I've forgotten. And then, long story short, I took the course again, so 3 times, because I just felt like I didn't learn enough. But the way that it affects our brain is crazy. Like, my kids now are 32 and 33, and they'll remind me of things that happened when they were a kid, and I've forgotten them. My mom remembers, but whole aspects of stuff I used to do with my kids is gone. So please remember that if you feel like you're spacey or airy, or your brain isn't functioning the way you want it to be, and you're starting to work on things that have happened to you, that could be why. And my counselor told me that when I'm having these moments and I'm feeling so overwhelmed, watch TV, watch a movie. And I say that all the time in my videos. Go watch TV, watch a movie, play a game on your phone, because that helps to de-stress your brain and let it shut off. So I just thought I'd share that, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's gone through that. I'm seeing with my mom, because my mom was there when my dad was killed, things that she does. She's still dealing with this stuff, and I see it with things that she does, that her brain is still not functioning quite where it used to be. So be gentle with yourselves, forgive yourselves, talk to people around you, and just do something nice for yourself. Because I used to just think that I didn't have to do that, but now that I'm coming out, the nicer I am to myself, the better my days go, and the more I'm able to handle these things when they come up. Thoughts from my past, things about my dad. I'll hear a song, makes me cry about my dad, but that's okay. I'm learning to take these emotions and work through them. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Nice and sunny here in Kelowna. I hope it's nice for you. No snow.